Hi everyone, welcome to this webinar. And our today's webinar topic is applications of cloud in AI environment. And remember, nowadays we are, there is a lots of noise about artificial intelligence. So in current scenario, it is very important for all of us as a technology expert or as a technology user to understand what is the role of cloud in AI environment. So very warm welcome to all of you. Let me start our today's webinar, and before I discuss about our today's agenda, I would like to give you a brief about our organization. So here you can see our we have our three founders who founded Regenesis. So among them Dr. Marco, Dr. Penny and Dr. William. Their aim is to make world a better place by developing conscious leaders and conscious managers. We at Regenesis focus on holistic development, where we focus on intellectual intelligence, emotional intelligence, spiritual intelligence, financial intelligence, including physical intelligence. As part of expanding our services for our stakeholders are our students, our participants, our staff, and our alumni. So you can see on a right hand side, these are all different institutions where we offer multiple services, right? Whether it is about upskilling programs, it is about academic programs, and to make our participants and our students aware about the current environment and what is happening. So we make our students more aware about the environment in which we are living. So moving further, I'll just share our today's agenda. Our today's agenda, you can see, I'll just give you a brief about myself, and then we will jump on following topics where basic understanding of cloud computing and AI. We'll discuss about can AI work without cloud, real-time examples to understand how cloud and AI work. And later we will just wind up by briefing how you can develop these skills. Right? So this is our today's agenda. I believe you all are ready to gain more knowledge on cloud and artificial intelligence, right? Okay. So just a brief about myself. I am Dr. Suman Mathur. I have done my PhD in cloud computing. I have completed my master's in computer application, and also I have PG diploma in business management. Besides that, I have cloud practitioner certifications from AWS. I have 20 plus years of experience as an academician and corporate facilitator. And I believe learning is a continuous process, right? So when we share our knowledge, we gain more understanding, we gain, and even we enhance our own learning. So I am here to share my knowledge on the given topic. So now here we are talking about cloud and AI. So before we dive into cloud powers AI or how cloud and AI works together, it is important for all of us to understand what is cloud and what is artificial intelligence. Don't worry, I'm not going to discuss about how we generate reports or how robots will take our jobs, right? So let's understand the concepts because that concept is most important. So when we talk about cloud computing, it is an on demand delivery platform which offers multiple services, right? So it's a platform where you can use services, right, based on demand. Okay, so when we talk about artificial intelligence, so here artificial intelligence is an umbrella, right, where we can train our machine to perform tasks like human being. Even it can provide you some alternative solution as well, where we as a human being can select as per our needs, right? So now you can see cloud we mean an on demand platform that delivers services, and on the other hand artificial intelligence, it think itself, but that thinking also we as a human being design, right? So we create that machine learning environment, and through which we can generate the solutions, and those solution we can share with the need, as per the business need, and we can use it, right? So now you have fair idea what is cloud computing and what is artificial intelligence. So let's move further. As you know, we are talking about whether cloud and AI, uh, you know, for artificial intelligence, do we really require cloud, right? So our question is, can an individual organization or an individual user run modern AI without cloud scale computing? So, what do you think? Right? So, I believe you might be thinking whether it can work without cloud or not. So, my answer is yes or no. Let me just explain with an example so that you can easily understand why I am saying this. Yes or no. Okay? So, just take an example here. Suppose you have just created a movie, right? And naturally, when you want to, yeah, when you created a movie, you want people across the globe to watch it, right? And of course, you also want to earn money from it. Am I correct? So you have two purpose. One is to share that movie across the globe so that people can watch. And at the same time, you want to earn money, right? Okay. So if this is a case, then in this scenario, AI, what is the role of AI? AI will help you to identify and recommend your movie to the right people. When I say right people, meaning I'm talking about audiences, right? Across the globe, right? So based on their performance, based on their behaviors, and their viewing patterns, so AI will suggest them your movie to them, right? And also you will get an understanding what is expected by the reviewers, by the people, or the audiences, right? Now, what is the role of cloud computing here? So what this cloud will do here, cloud will provide you how to deliver this movie instantly to millions of audiences across the globe. So it will provide you a platform, right? Without this, without, you can say, without shipping your DVD or your movie cassettes. Now, nowadays we are not creating such cassettes, we are rather creating DVDs. So you don't have to ship your DVDs. You can share using this cloud platform, upload on the cloud platform, and share this movie to the people whom you would like to share, and sitting in one place in front of your computer. So now this is a role of artificial intelligence in this simple example, and the cloud computing, right? Meaning both cloud and AI, both are required. AI for identifying the audiences, cloud to reach out or to share your content with them, right? Okay. So now here AI does not work in isolation. That is what we understood now, right? It depends on cloud computing infrastructure, right? So these cloud platforms or cloud services helps you to store data, because there is enormous space available, which is not possible even in our laptop device, right? You require huge bigger servers so that you can install that. So instead of investing your money on that particular server installation, physical infrastructure, you can rent the space on cloud, and that will offer you, the cloud platform will offer you multiple services to store data, to deliver it, and global accessibility. And remember, alone artificial intelligence can't do anything, right? You need this cloud platform so that you can reach out to the relevant people, right? Getting it? So here, AI, what is the role of AI? AI will analyze the viewer's behavior. This will also personalize the recommendation, right? And you can reach out to right audience. Your movie will reach out to the right audience. So that is the role of here cloud and AI together. They are not working in different silos, right? Okay. So now here, if you see that without the cloud, right? If you are not using this cloud platform, so AI would still exist. That does not mean that AI is not there. You can't work with AI. You can work, but it would be like a brilliant mind locked in a small room. And with no internet connectivity, right? So that is why the cloud and AI both are required, right? So here, as I have mentioned, you need both cloud and AI. You cannot work only with one tool, that is artificial intelligence, because our purpose is to share our work with the community, right? Okay, and our purpose is to earn money, right? Okay, so now here I just want to mention that cloud platforms are the operating environment for artificial intelligence. So cloud platform acts like a giant powerful computing platform for artificial intelligence. Instead of buying, as I have mentioned, expensive machines, expensive infrastructure, and you require other infrastructure related devices to manage that physical labs, which is very expensive for an organization, and additionally you require people to manage that. So organizations can rent these powerful processors, these powerful cloud infrastructure, right, using the various services platforms, whatever they need. As initially I have mentioned that cloud is an on demand platform. So you will have to pay whatever you need, right? Whatever you use. You can use high power GPUs and TPUs to train AI models because you require faster processing to use effectively artificial intelligence. And that is why you need high processing speed processors. And if you buy that, that is very expensive for an organization or business. That is why these cloud service platforms helps you to offer such services so that you can manage with minimum investment. That is not free. Remember one thing, you have to pay, but the usage you have to pay only based on the usage, right? Whatever services you want to use for a day, you will have to pay for those services. And additional services, where as and when you have to use, you have to activate them, and once the work is completed, then you can stop those services, right? So that process is there. You can activate services and inactivate services, right? So here, let me give you an example to make you understand how these cloud services works. So I'm just taking you to the Google Colab, which is one of the platform which is considered as a cloud service platform. So a few days ago, people around the world celebrated Valentine's Day. Probably you might have celebrated as well, right? So some of you probably gifted beautiful flowers to your loved ones, and some of you may missed, right? So because of long distances or maybe last minute panic, you were not able to gift. So here today I'll just give you an example. So you can create a virtual bouquet that is powered by an AI code, and you can share it with your loved ones, right? So next time there is no panic. Okay, so here I am using Google Colab. Now I'll tell you one thing. When you use this Google Colab, you have to enable certain processors, so that, as I have indicated, that AI requires high processors, right? High speed processors. Okay, so you can run on your personal computer. This is one of the example which I am sharing here. Okay, so whenever you want to work or train any model using Google Colab, so you have to enable high speed processor. So when you click on runtime, here you will get the option change run type, right? So you can click on this, and when you click on this, here you can see these are processors available. So I'll just give you example CPU, which is generally available on our computers, right? And here you can see TPU and other which are not actually activated as of now. So those are extremely high processors. For them, you have to have the subscribed version. If you are using a free tool, so for that you will have only two processors available. One is T4 GPU and the other one is V5E1 TPU. So why it is required? Because this AI model, when you develop, it requires high speed processors. Okay, so you need to click on this and click on save. So now your machine is ready, meaning your Google Colab is ready to create a bouquet for you. Okay, so here I am just sharing a few things for you. There is nothing required, but you have to have a better understanding about the Python code, because I am developing this bouquet using Python code. I'll just explain the simple thing. So here I am just pasting as it is code, and now code is ready. Whenever you develop any AI driven model, you have to understand which libraries are important for this particular function. So here in the first line, if you can see, there is a install diffusers transformers. So this is one of the library which is required to execute or to create a bouquet, right? It's a virtual bouquet, remember. So you can just use this code for creating this, and here I am just running the code. It will take few seconds to run, because it has to activate your processor. Once processor is activated, then it will install and enable the libraries which are required for this. So it's running. Please hold on. It takes few seconds to enable the processor and also to provide you the outcome. You can see it's enabling all the services. Few minutes it takes, and then you will get your virtual bouquet. It will take few more seconds. So 100% model is created. Downloading is in process. 64% is done. And fetching the files to create a bouquet, only 27% is completed. It will take few more seconds to complete it. A few more seconds. It's working. Still 29% is completing. Few more seconds are required. It's working. Yeah. So here is the virtual bouquet for you. You can paste it for your loved ones and you can share it. Right? Looks nice? Right? Okay. Let me take you back to my slides. So that is the main purpose of using this artificial intelligence, including the cloud computing. Now, here, did you observe that you used the cloud platform? Here, the cloud platform is Google Colab, right? And you can log in on this platform using your Gmail ID and you can work with this. I am here sharing the code, for you so that you can easily later apply it. So here is a code for you. You can simply copy paste this code and then you can use it. Yes, I am sharing a code here in the chat for you. So this is a code I have shared. You may use this. Okay. So I have shared with you. You can later go ahead, use this, and remember one thing that you have to use for Google Colab a free tool. So in that case, you have to apply using your Gmail ID, right? Because it is one of the Google product. Okay. Now let's proceed further. So as you have seen, this was one of the example of the cloud and AI. Now you have fair idea why I mentioned that this cloud and AI both works together. I'll give you one more example here. All of us use Google Map, right? So Google Map is another example of cloud AI, right? So Google Maps is a mini smart city system. where you use cloud AI to understand traffic movement, traffic patterns, and guide millions of people in real time, right? Probably all of you use Google Map for the directions, right? So if you stuck, or if you want to start your journey, you will check where is the traffic, what is the traffic movement, right? Based on that, you will start your journey. So it is in this, you can see this is a layer type system. We can consider it as a brain map. You can consider it as a brain map of the city, of the country, where you can review, or you can view all the traffic directions, traffic movements, patterns, etc. Right? So remember how does it works. These Google Maps works because multiple users, or millions of users use their phones to send an email or send messages for the live traffics. And this AI tool start gathering that data. So, meaning the cloud platforms is gathering information and shifting these informations to the system, AI system. And here, what is the role of AI? AI actually analyzing analyzing the data instantly to understand what is happening, right? So here it helps you to collect data. Cloud is collecting data, right? And what is the role of AI? AI is analyzing this data and trying to identify or to generate the patterns, and based on those patterns, it system predicts what will happen. That is why when you start your journey, you just check whether there is a moving traffic, or there are still some traffic jams in certain pockets, right? And once this is done, then you get the directions, right? Sometimes what happen, if there are 2 to 3 different ways to reach on particular destination, so you will check where is the less traffic, so that you can reach to your destination in a shorter time, correct? Getting it? So now here, this a cloud AI system will provide you all three directions, or all three paths which takes you to your destination, right? And here, once you see, check in let's assume road number 1 is will take you 30 minutes, road number 2 will take 1 hour, and road number 3 will take you in 20 minutes. So definitely you will select road number 3. So that is what the role of the Google Map. And remember, Google Map is a combination of cloud and AI. It's not working independently based on cloud. Cloud is not providing you any decision. It is a platform which is offering you services. Now you develop AI code to execute or to generate the solutions, right? So this similar system we use for smart city management as well. Whether nowadays, if you talk about the successful smart city management systems, those are Singapore. If you got the opportunity to visit such countries, definitely you might have observed. So Singapore has smart city management system in place. Then another one is Estonia. uh, in fact, Estonia has everything digital, from the very basic requirement is also digitally available. That is why the country is called e-Estonia, right? Then Dubai has also successful smart city management system in place. Japan Japan has also a good smart city system. They have a very robust train system which is connecting different cities, and it is very successful system where they have developed everything is connected through artificial intelligence systems and the cloud platforms, right? And even in the Switzerland also they have smart city management systems in place. And if you talk about South Africa, even in South Africa also, uh, they are also developing smart city systems that is so in some places they have already integrated, where they are using cloud computing and AI technologies. However, the level of development and deployment may vary from city to city and project to project, right? But the purpose is these all are putting in place smart technologies, and they are transforming cities by using digital platforms. In fact, digital governance, the using digital technologies, and the service delivery system also, they are improving using cloud and artificial intelligence. So these are some examples I have given you for cloud and AI. Moving further, I'll just want to give you few more examples so that you can easily understand. Advanced AI capabilities enabled by cloud offers AI as a service platform for organizations, right? It means organizations don't have to build their own AI systems from scratch, right? So instead they can rent pre-designed pre-designed AI tools from the cloud, and then they can modify them as per their requirement, right? So if you are familiar about the tools, you can go to the service providers such as Google Cloud Platform, GCP, Microsoft Azure, that is another cloud service platform, and the third one is AWS, which is one of the top service provider, right? So these platforms offer multiple AI tools which are pre-designed. You can modify them as per your requirement, and you can just use them. And once your work is over, your dev project is completed, then you can inactivate or disable these services, right? So here I'll give you one practical example how you can use this. So I'm just taking you again on the Google platform so that you can easily understand. I am using some free tools here so that you can understand what is the main purpose of using these free tools also. Even you are not using any subscribed versions, but there are some free tools which you can use for practice purpose to understand how these platforms work. Okay, so here I am taking you to the Google Sheet, right? You can see this is a Google Sheet. Okay, so here I am just showing you when you click this platform is one of the automated platform where you can just speak and system automatically start typing, right? So I am here just try to give you an example so that you can easily understand. Give me a moment, I'm just opening my platform so that I can work with this. Yes. Okay, so remember one thing here. When you use this platform and you suppose you want to record something without a typing, right? So here you have tool. This is a Google document, right? You are very much familiar Google Worksheet, Google Excel, right? So this is Google document, okay? So when you click on tools, you need to enable this voice typing. Are you getting it? So here when you click on tools, then click on voice typing. And when you click on voice typing, automatically you speak and system will automatically start typing the data. So here I am just clicking on this so that I can start typing. You need to click to speak. Now here I am just speaking one. Here I'm just speaking one text so that you can easily understand. Cloud service, cloud and AI service is organizations to access powerful computing. It helps you to add advanced capabilities without building everything from scratch, right? So now you can see here, I have typed, few text here, and you can see you don't have to actually type the text. You can speak and automatically you can see it's typing. So this is another example. Let me go back to my slides. So this is another example of cloud cloud services. I hope you got my point, and it's helping you to understand. So this functionality is available in Google Document. That is Google. If you are using Google Workspace, you can use it. It helps you to type this text as a Google Assistant. Consider it as type assistant for you. Now, see, I'm not telling you don't need, secretary, but this Google, Cloud AI assistant can become your secretary as well. Isn't it good? Right? Okay. So that is another example of this cloud, right? Okay. So let's move further to know here cloud AI. Now remember one thing, when we talk about cloud and AI, they work together and they are powerful, but intelligence with governance become risky. So you can see here people are using cloud. Cloud AI helps you to power or to add efficiency, right? But you have to follow certain standards, monitor and measure the security, right? So that you can make best use of the resources. This is most important here. It is a tool which you can use of add efficiency in your work. But what is important? You must use it ethically. That is most important here, right? So in whichever sector you use. Let me just give you a few examples as per the image appearing on the slide. So here, when we talk about technology domain, so there are certain standards, regulations, norms which we have to follow. So a very simple example, if you are not technology expert, just give you if you want to use Microsoft Office fully, you should subscribe that, right? So you can use that subscribed version, but if you are using pirating, that is not ethical practice. So similarly, in all domains, whether it is health tech, whether it is manufacturing, or it is fintech, any domain, you need follow certain services. And even in the financial sector, governance is most important, right? Governance ensures that AI system are fair and auditable and compliant with laws, right? Because there are lots of transactions and you are offering services to the public, right? So that is why cloud AI is impacting every aspect of the society. But the more powerful uh, you, you want to grow, to take advantage services, you have to be very careful while using these services. You need to understand what are the governance linked to this domain as per your specific sector. Then it will become more advantageous for you. it will offer you services, and you can transform your workplace and even your work as well. So now here my question is, do you want to develop these skills, these understanding, right? So would you like to hone your skill? Yes. So for that, you need to take one step further. Here at Genesis, we offer cloud computing and DevOps with AI certification program. This will help you to understand all the insights about cloud computing. You will develop your skills to apply to use cloud computing platforms, including the artificial intelligence, how to develop AI model using AI tools which are available. As I have indicated, pre-designed tools are available, right? So these pre-designed tools, how to use them. So if you enroll for this program, this will help you to understand these or to learn these skills and apply it. Do you have any question? You can post in the chat if you have any question. Anybody has any question, you can post in the chat. Okay, no worry if you do not have questions as of now, and later if anything you have in your mind, any query, you can reach out to our CRM team, who will assist you, who will guide you how the process starts and what is the process, what is the fee details, admission process, etc. That's good. Thank you, Daniel. Okay. So here, since you have asked about the cloud engineer route, first you need to check what is your understanding about the technology. Now, remember one thing: AWS offers services, but you need to understand how to use them. There are gamut of services, but which service you can use, how you can use, you can integrate your work. So these requires certain training. So AWS is only offering you services. You must enroll for the programs for gaining these knowledges how to integrate. I hope, Raphael, I have answered your query. And Daniel, thank you. You can enroll once you complete your cybersecurity program. And I can see one more question. How does AI help mitigate risks associated with cloud computing? Now, that is what I have mentioned here, that there are some designed tools which are supporting the cloud platform, right? So cloud is the one of the platform, and machine you or the model you exist how to work that. For example, you might have noticed few months back there was some error in X, right? So X was not functioning for a longer time, right? So here what happened, that the system algorithm was incorrected, and that was not incorrected, the word I would like to use here, there was some errors. Maybe some hackers made those changes, I'm not aware about that, but the system was halted, and it took them to correct the error, at least I believe 2 to 3 hours to correct the algorithm, right? So that is why the this cloud computing is a platform, and AI is a model which is helping you develop the projects, develop the services, to use them. Whether it is about management, since you have specifically asked about the mitigating risk, it all depends which services are you using. Whether it is virtual VPC, virtual computing, right? Virtual platform you are developing, you are developing model. So here cloud is a platform, and you will create that model in such a way safe to protect your services. I hope I answered your query, and I can see one more query. If someone wanted to become a cloud engineer without a degree, how would you advise them? So for that, I suggest that you should enroll for a program that is cloud and DevOps, right? So here, this DevOps program is basically used for the development situational understanding. And when it is combined with the artificial intelligence, there you will learn how to train model on the cloud computing platform. So there are multiple courses. However, I would suggest that you should go with DevOps with IML. And I can see another query: using AI tools like generative AI models in higher learning institutions poses serious challenges. How can we embrace these technologies while harnessing their benefits? Uh, See, I'll tell you one thing. In my view, these are the platforms, right? The Whether you talk about generative AI, right? So generative AI is helping you to generate alternatives, right? To generate ideas. Whether those ideas are right, you as a user can decide. So the purpose of the generative AI is to provide information on your screen. Now, information is available. Consider that you are searching for the history of cloud computing. You will go to the library and read multiple books. How difficult it is for you to read each and every book and understand. But now this generative AI is extracting all the information for you in one document. Now you read the document, understand the concept, so that you can identify how to use it. Are you getting me? So that is my version of best use of generative AI. This is not a challenge. Rather, I would like to say it offers you the opportunities to gain more knowledge, to gain more insights. So when you are getting more insights, more details, that will help you to take appropriate decisions. So that is my take on this. Hope you, to certain extent, you may agree on this. And I can see one more question. You are network. Okay, I'm a network engineer. What modules are next to advance my AI stack? Okay. So if you have better understanding on the, since you have mentioned that you are network engineer, probably you have a better clarity on the basic fundamentals, right? So now I would suggest that you may go with the intermediate level. That will help you to develop applications, develop apps, and then you can go with the advanced AI ML module. I hope I answered your query. Okay. Now, anybody has any other query? Okay. If you, if later also you have come across with more queries, please reach out to our team. They are always available for you to assist in a right direction, because we empower students, our participants, through revolutionary upskilling digital courses to inspire, motivate, and grow. So, thank you everyone for attending this webinar. I hope the webinar will add, knowledge in, and also provided you more information on the aspects, that is cloud and AI. So that's all from my side. Once again, thank you for attending this webinar. So I'll sign off here. Thank you. Take care.